Jaws Jr. here for another, well, it's an in-shop adventure here in the world headquarters of Jaws Jr. Entertainment. Today, what am I working on? Well, I thought I started a video a while back on something, but I did not. So I went to go back and look at all my old footage, and I could not find anything. So I thought, you know, I'll restart it now. Today, I am doing a mild, what they could call rebuild, refreshing, there we go, refreshing of a QT12 Lortone Tumbler. And I want to show everybody how easy this tumbler is to work on. And it's surprisingly simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the steps of showing you what I had to do to it. And then going through the steps of assembling it, turning it on, make sure it turns. Okay, here we have the Lortone QT12 Tumbler. This is the same as the QT66, except for the QT66 has two 6-pound tumblers instead of one 12-pounder. We acquired this a while back, part of our buddy's Jack's estate, and he had it sitting outside. So it was pretty well rusted. I mean, that's not bad. But these shafts were completely rusted all the way out to the ends. So I took some emery cloth and cleaned them up, ran them on a polishing wheel. Should have showed that to you, but hey, it's what it is. And got them all cleaned up and nice and smooth and ready to go. Here are bushings. These are the old bushings. They're greasy, muddy, grimy. I'll clean them up. I'll hang on to them for spares. Here are the new bushings. Old clips. I'll hang on to them for spares. New clips are in there. So basically this is a very simple tumbler. We have the frame. We have the motor. We have the drive belt, which goes onto this pulley, which then this attaches to this shaft going this way, and with those bushings pushed in by hand in the holes, everything just slides back together. Then you have the boot gasket, which is this here, which goes over this lid. This is replaceable, and I'll show you that in another video for what I'm going to do on my next project. And then we also have the outer lid, as well as your washer and your nut, and also the safety guard and a spin-tight washer, spin-tight nut for that. So when I got this is how this was. I already had the tape on it. I'm going to leave it on there. There has to be a reason why. If I don't like it, I can take it off and clean out this cover much better. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. Only thing I want to do is get this put back together and get it running. Okay, everybody, here we go. So I've already got the first one put in. The second washer's going in. We need a little bit of persuasion. Very light. sure that this is going to track right. There's a little bit of a wobble to it though. And that could be because it's bent. So I might just go ahead and replace that. Might order myself a new one. But as you can tell, it was fairly simple. Now all I gotta do is put the cover on it, which I'm gonna leave the cover off of it for right now, but before I do any tumbling, this will go on right there. So that part works. We'll put the barrel in it, make sure everything turns. I will get a little bit of a special grease to stick in here. I should have done it before I put the clips on, but you don't need much. And we'll put this thing on here and see how it goes. Okay. After I remove the tape, you can see where it was at on there. But after I remove the tape, it runs smooth. And it's ready to roll rocks. And if it wasn't for the tape, this would have taken 5-10 minutes to do. And this rebuild kit, I ordered it from the Rock Shed, based out of Keystone, South Dakota. And the bearing set, which is the 4 bearings, so four of those, and 4 of the keys, all of that cost me $12.40. And this thing is running smooth. And a good hard cleaning on the outside of the tumbler. The inside's nice and clean already, so all I have to do is probably replace that pulley. But it's not doing too bad. Order a backup belt sometime soon and start tumbling rocks. I also have a little Thumbler's Tumbler model AR1, a little guy, sitting over here, been turning for quite some time. He gets cleaned out on Saturday to get changed to the next grit. So there you go, everybody. It is quite simple to take some time and perform a little bit of maintenance on your tumblers. A lot of people this time of year, with it being in October, are now starting to take them offline if they run them outside in the garages or stuff like that. So before you put them up for the winter, check your bearings to see if they need to get replaced. Clean them up, get rid of the rust. So that way there, all you have to do is open them up next spring and run with it. Here in the great Pacific Northwest, where I live at, I'm going to run these all winter long. And I'll pay attention to the temperature outside in the shop. And if it gets to the point where it's too cold, I'll put a little heat lamp next to them or put a little cover over them to keep some warmth in there. But I plan on running these all winter long. But this is only part 1 of my tumbler maintenance. The next video, I'm going to show you the big one. You might have seen clips of it around here. You might have seen it just a little bit. You might have seen it. But I'm going to show you the latest acquisition that we made. And we're going to go through the similar process of getting it cleaned up, getting it ready to go. Some of the parts on it could probably stand to be replaced, but you know, I'm going to roll it as she is for this winter. And if they need to get replaced, I'll replace it when they break, or I'll replace them next spring. But I want to go through it fairly well, and then with you guys, and then I'm going to explain to you my methodology for tumbling rocks. So for now, everybody, everyone's life is an adventure. Then there's mine, out here in my shop. This is the Adventures of Jaws Jr. Have a good one, everybody. See ya!